Okay. I just thought of this recently, very recently, realized something, recognized something that was said about humming, deep low hum, and was reminded of it by some of the new singers here. And it clears or breaks through inner blocks or hearing or uh, um, it's something like having water in the ear that will get cleared out. And I've heard that it's a very good kind of a healing technique. One person said to hum for about 30 minutes twice a day or something like that, 20 minutes 2 times a day or whatever. And I don't know if you could hear me, but I noticed that I'm still clogged or blocked and like water in the ear. It's heavy, but it's okay, and it's not painful, of course, at all. I mean, to do humming and or new Ewing at a deep, with the deep breath. You really don't have to force the breath. It just is allowing it to be. And I think it's one of these techniques I've been picking up quite a few of different things. Oh, yeah. Well, one of them was to just stop thinking. That was another one. If you start to think on subjects and go on in your mind, thinking on it and trying to figure something out, instead, just do the humming or do no thinking and or new Ewing, whatever. And so I think that was a share. And there was a third one I got this morning. Now we got to see if it's going to come back to me. Yeah, this one is about not needing to do chanting or posture like a yoga, but I have noticed that this is what happened in my inner experience when I noticed this. I have 7 things, and they are these. I'll just say them. The ear of listening, and what they used to call the third eye, or the point of awareness, or the excuse me, whatever, third eye within. You're looking for it, or you're sensing it by mostly closing eyes. And then there's the giant hand, I call it. And it's like imagining your great inner body. And I found this shared by something to do with Light Seee a while back. And someone was saved by this giant hand coming in and like removing the car from an accident possibility, or it could have been something else, another experience with another master. But Light Seee comes to mind here. And the giant hand, and of course, it can be of any size. You see, that's the thing. There's no limitations. It's just we think of it as our inner third eye or our ears of listening. But, you know, its size not matters, distance doesn't matter, etc. So then the fifth one is the body of light, which is like saying people imagine themselves having an aura of light or a body of light. And then that is like, let's say I'll say the words, I'm not saying that's what it is, the solar body. And the solar body has, let's say it's light body, is connected to everything. The next part is this body of light, and within that, the framework that's commonly used is you have these chakra systems, and there's like the spinal cord, and there's a thread or a cord, and I call that the golden mean, which is like rays, like the rays of light would be another way to look at it. In any case, that is golden mean goes from us, our inner body, connects by the body of light to everything by the golden cord, and a golden mean is the formula used physically in science and so forth. And the seventh one, beyond all this, that it's connected to is the great sun. Sometimes DUANE has said SUUN for spelling sun. So I say, okay, and I recognize that my body of light was the field that I am in that is as the great sun, but I am not the great sun. But the great sun is a whole that includes my body, the bodies of light, like the stars are included in the universe. And that was how I'm getting it to share. I thought, well, that's really, I like that. And I really kind of sensed or felt that wholeness of that whole thing. And the great sun being like a big sun with a field that has my star within it and my body of light, whatever. And that's also the spot where I guess the creativity from each of us comes from, and the universal creativity is in the all is, and that's one way I get to share it. So I thought I've been kind of allowing myself focusing on that daily or periodically. Doesn't have to be done. I realize it doesn't have to be done in an exercise at all. And it's becoming something that's just I can be in that space, if you will, or that star, light, field, whatever, with it. Okay, words aren't, it's just a thing to do that I think the cord is connected with the new UU, or the new UU is the cord that actually is connecting all of this. And so there's the sound, which is the ears of listening, sound, and the third eye, and it kind of builds a framework there that we are. And yeah, okay, metaphysical sounding and stuff, I know. I'm not trying to repeat the old ideas, and I'm not trying to create anything. But I know that this has helped me in keeping myself in that solar body lot instead of the mental body, emotional body, and all of that fupa creation stuff. Not that that's bad. It's just, I'm preferring, this other one, and preferring to sing New You or whatever, and that's where I'm at with that. I can't remember the third other one, so it'll come to me later in another framework, I imagine. And that's how I'm step by stepping also. And I see that in something that I experienced step by step, which was talked to me about. Well, that psychic person said it, that each of us as a group, and I mentioned this yesterday, that each of us is getting it from all these other groups and spots, and we can't get it all at once. So we have to go step by step and get one thing or one person or one whatever, and element that allows us to get the perspective that we're the real position, actually seeing our real awareness or being the real awareness, and then it's recognition. So that's my share today from the Star Rock world, and still
Thanks,
here.
Peter. Yeah,
Thanks,
just
Val.
do the new you, and
Sure.
we'll finish.
Okay.